here. Do, 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 do. Hey guys, Kelly Walker Slaughter here, your host of Warren First 931. We have a fun filled day of stuff planned for you guys today. And again, excuse me, so much is going on. And yes, I am sounding a little congested today, but I feel like I am feeling a lot better. And I guess I could say I got to sound worse before I get the better. But, anyways, with that said, I'm still taking my medicine and I'm still here. Just in case you missed out on Main Street Live in downtown McMinnville, it was amazing. It was phenomenal. I will tell you guys. One cool thing, TC Bryant Band, they delivered, and so if you missed them, for shame on you guys because, it was just a fun night, and from what I'm understanding, the, tallies of the night, there was up to 1,200 people in attendance, which is amazing and exciting in itself. So again, thanks for everybody that came out, showed up, and was a part of the amazing experience over Friday. And I always say this too, that that with that said, that Main Street Live does provide an amazing free concert summer series for us. And all you got to do is bring your lawn chair. You know, we brought a cooler, we packed a couple of waters and stuff in there for baby girl and us, and it's great. And the vendors were out there popping. I saw begonias. I saw First National Bank was out there as well. What who else? Oh, and Helen's on the Go was out there, I believe. The kettle corn popcorn people were out there. So a lot of people like the who's who's. And again, I always feel like when the summer concert series starts, that is the that starts the summer off. I always just believe that. So, but with that said, as I'm trying to multi-track here at the same time, but I want to say hello to everybody on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. And I can't do this without the help of my trusty people that help me stay diligent and make sure that I get everything done right here on Warren First 931. Oh, don't forget ways to stay connected. You can stay connected by following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. You can message us through that as well. Other ways to stay in communication is being a part of our Warren First 931 text club. Text the keyword Warren First to 931 305 0869. Our text club is ever so growing and it grows each and every day. And if you have not checked your messages, please do so. I ask you to do that because instead, I use two different phone services, but I'm trying to get everybody now switched over to the Remind app. So I'm going to be posting that here in just a few. I think you text the keyword 818181 to Warren First, but don't count me on that one. But I'll get that out there as well. The newsletters will be available later this afternoon. They are sent off to the print. So once they get done, we will collect those, and me and my amazing staff, that would be me and Amanda, and then if Miss Melody's not doing anything today, I'll get her to do it too. We're going to be deliberating all the newsletters out to each and every one of you guys. We have several locations for you to pick those up at. And I can tell you that right now what they are. Hold on one second. as I'm trying to breathe. So my nose is really stuffed up really bad, and I'm trying to be nice to myself, but just bear with me though. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. So, places that you can pick it up at, of course, is Tammy's Market, Champion Chevrolet, McMinnville, Warren County Chamber of Commerce, Jay's Restaurant, USA Gym, Gateway Tire and Service, Cumberland Biscuit Company, as well as Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli, Children's Advocacy Center, Kimmy's Tea Room, the Detention at the Elementary, Pinnacle Orthopedics, McMinnville Drug Center, Prater's Barbecue here in Morrison, Reddick Brown Ford, Elegant Dog Spa, and both locations, not just the Hitch Outfitters, that's the, where it's got the clothes and stuff, but also the general store. So several locations for you guys to pick up the newsletter. As I'm saying that, let me. Yep, before I forget, because I sometimes do forget to unpin. The unpin. Okay. Excuse me. Also, don't forget. It takes at midnight. Oh, well, there you go. Let's get this going. Walker is wanting someone to answer the question. So, starting on social media as well as in the newsletter, the first person to message me about the answer, if they answer it correctly, they will win a Tops frozen yogurt. It's going to give a free 8-ounce froyo all summer long. And I did just see comments on our Facebook page. Betty White said, "Is there a winner?" I text at midnight. Answers A if anyone wants to text it, get the froyo. Kenneth King, what are you doing to me, man? Don't just give out. I don't think it's, yep. Well, it is A. Anyways, the first person to get the correct answer, they'll get a free froyo. Something fun and exciting. But I'll let you know, Betsy White, here in just a few. The Vanilla Beans Sock Hop for 6 years. Join us in celebration beginning when we opened up 6 years ago, June the 29th at 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Vanilla Bean. They are going to have amazing prices and just celebrating their 6 years being in business. So you get a 10% off the entire purchase, free mini cupcakes, and drawing prizes as well. And of course, they're located at 224 East Main Street here in downtown McMinnville. So it says it's June, so you know what that means. The bakery's birthday is coming up. Mark your calendars for Sunday, June the 29th to celebrate with us. Also, something that I did share because it's so ooey gooey and delicious is their I saw the picture of it and I was like, well, I got to talk about it. Their chicken salad is amazing, especially when they put them on those little crispy cup things. But they do a shout out. They say, "We're so lucky to have an abundance of local farms to support around us. They always have the best quality of produce and farm eggs. So when you buy from us, you're also helping support local farmers. So be sure to head over to the McMinnville Farmers Market on Saturdays to check out their awesome selections." Also going on in the month of June is Young Men United. It's their 22nd annual Juneteenth, which is on June the 15th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a free community event. They're going to have kids' games, food vendors. They're going to have Melody and Harmony as well, and DJ Sleepy Bee and others will be there as well. And of course, this is going to be all at um, the Bernard Gym, if everybody knows where that's at. If not, it's located at 103 Bernard Drive in McMinnville. For more information, you can contact Ella Richmond at 931-314-3881. I believe that's what it says on the flyer. It's kind of hard to read. Of course, YSI is in its second week, so everybody buckle up for that. It is almost over. We are in the second week of YSI. if your kid is in YSI, I did share the post of pickups and drop offs and where they're going to be going, depending on what grade it is. Of course, that's second grade through ninth grade. So they do all the way up to the freshman year of high school, which is really great. It's a great program. But if you want to know pickups, you drop off your kid every morning at West Elementary, and then you got to get them there by 7:45. If you don't, you're going to be late. And I do try to get there between 7:15 and 7:30. But no matter what, it just takes a while to get shuffle through all the kids getting dropped off. But pickups are different depending on what grade your child is in. So make sure you check that out. I do have it's the red little sheet of paper on our Facebook and Instagram. I did share that. If you missed some of the TC Bryant band performing at Main Street Live, you can check them out. It is posted on Facebook and Instagram, and it's going to be posted on Spotify later today. I finally figured out where the archive files were on my Spotify. So we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Also, too, over the past couple of weeks, summer school is in session, but some people are looking for subs. I know a lot of daycares are looking for substitute teachers. Covenant Academy is always looking, the preschool area, the preschool building is always looking for subs. So if you or somebody you know that may be interested in subbing in a preschool setting, and this is ages birth to 3 or well, no, it'd be 5 years of age. Um, please contact Kelly Parton and them at the preschool. They're always looking for full-timers, part-timers that may can turn into a full-time. I've seen that done before. But right now they're looking for some part-timers. And if you are interested in that position, I did post that on our Facebook page and we got a lot of comments. So if you're listening to me now, it's Covenant Academy Preschool is looking for some subs. And I'm not saying it couldn't turn into a full-time job. You just never know. But if you're looking for something to take your time off during the summer, you know, that is one way to do so. Shout out to Songbird Studios. Uh, these shirts are going out like hotcakes right now. It's called it's from Songbird Studios. It says the Cicadas US Reunion Tour, summer of 2024, Hungry and Screaming. So if you are wanting a shirt like talking about the cicadas, that is what I would do. Or did they are. Are you looking for breakfast stuff? The vanilla bean. You got to go down. It's the after you pass all these lights, it's the one on the right hand side. They're open. They got coffee down there. You're welcome. Also, too, a post that was posted. The Mercantile West downtown sells fresh baked bread, and it is so delicious. She also has farm fresh uh, nuggets, aka eggs, for $4 a dozen. If you haven't seen it, Painted Acres fresh baked bread. And we posted that as well because I'm always saying you need to support local, shop local, stay local, whatever you can do, support local first. Also, I'd like to do a shout out to Security Federal Savings Bank, Victor Gomez. They said introducing our newest universal banker. Victor is no rookie when it comes to banking. He has been on the Security Federal front line for 21 years and counting. Victor is a valuable asset to both the Security Federal team and our Warren County community. We cannot wait to see him excel in his new role as Security Federal. Congratulations to Victor. Also, a shout out to my father in law, Thomas Harper. I haven't got to see it yet. I don't know if it was in this Sunday paper, but he got called from the Southern Standard, and they were going to do an article about him because he worked for 50 years, over 50 years at Oster, and he just literally celebrated 50 years, I think, a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. Uh, But with that said, congratulations to Thomas, and just to continue on getting all healthy and happy and stuff like that. Because I know he's had to take a little bit of a leave because he's been sick and stuff, but he's doing so much better since his last couple of surgeries. So with that said, but I can't wait to see what the article's all about. Let's see. Also, too, the McMinnville, Warren County Chamber of Commerce is wanting you to enter their chamber photo contest. It also says, please like and share this post. It says, submit your best shots by email by September the 13th for a chance to be featured in our upcoming calendar with full photo recognition. Share your unique perspective of natural beauty, events, and hidden gems of Warren County, Tennessee. Free to enter and open to amateurs, professionals, and junior photographers. Let's showcase the charm of the community together. For more information and entry form, please visit www.warrentn.com under the photo contest entry form tab. So, again, if you have not seen this, please do so. Um, yeah, it's going to be great. We want some great sales. That's already happened. So kudos. I heard that over the weekend that the senior center has been sold. So congratulations to Lana and them at the Warren County Senior Center. I know they're just looking forward to moving out and moving in to the mall area. I don't know exactly which side they're moving into, but kudos to them because I know that Lana and them do really good work with our seniors here in Warren County. And, you just want everybody to have the best, right? So, but with that said, congratulations them on selling their building. And I can't wait to see what the new one's going to be like. Let's see. Let's see. I just now saw that. Hey. Well, I can just get you now if you want. We'll do the first part now. Yeah, since you go, get in here. Look at you, all dressed up. Okay, let's see how that looks. I may have to move back up a little bit. I always do. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
So with me this morning, I have our Miss Central Tennessee teen with us. Introduce your name. Tell everybody who you are.
So my name is Leela Beatty. I just graduated high school at Warren County High School. And yeah, I'm on my way to Miss Tennessee Teen. I leave Saturday.
So me and we go way back. And seeing her grow from just this little sprout to now this is just amazing. Even after, you had the wreck and stuff. So tell everybody, first and foremost, because everybody, there's always some type of a stigma when it comes to pageants and things like that. But you've been doing pageantry for how long now?
I swear my mom put me in pageants just to see me in a cute outfit. That's what I always say. But it's probably, since I was 3, 4 years old. My older sister Glenna did pageants, and that's kind of what got me into it. There definitely is a stigma around pageants. You think of toddlers and tiaras when you think of pageants, but we like to call like the Miss America organization, the Miss Tennessee organization, we like to call them an opportunity because it is a scholarship competition. You know, winning this pageant would get me almost 2 years of college completely free. So that's really why I chose to do this, not to mention the platform that you get to advocate for, which is just, mine is called Embracing Our Differences. So I've partnered with Best Buddies of Tennessee, which is a nonprofit helping children with disabilities, and the Shriners Hospital.
Okay, awesome. And like you said, you talked about the scholarships, it's part of that, but the relationships that you have created throughout the years, I mean, it's not just the pageant itself or the scholarship, it's the community around it too, right?
For sure. Pageantry is definitely based around sisterhood. That's what we always say. It's it's crazy because you think going to these pageants, there's going to be this strong competition where you're like, oh, I just want to be, but it's really, you get there and it's the most relaxed thing ever. You make friends. I have friends from all across the state now. But even before that, just doing local pageants, because I've never done a big pageant like this until last year, but even just the local pageants, meeting, the little ones like Ashfur, she's my little sister, and now she goes to pageants with me like this, and hopefully she'll be a teen one day and possibly a miss. So just that connection that you make truly does.
I love it. I love it. So with that said, let's talk about the upcoming pageant that you got going on right now. It's this weekend. It's on Saturday. So tell everybody what it is, what it's about, and what you're going to be doing there.
Okay, so once again, it's a scholarship opportunity. So I will go Saturday. I'll spend a whole week in Johnson City. Next Wednesday, the competition will start. I'll have interview that morning, and then that evening, I will have an onstage question about my community service initiative. And then I will do a fitness routine, which is basically where you talk about how you stay fit spiritually, emotionally.
Oh, like the whole gambit. Okay. Okay. That's awesome.
And we are fortunate to be sponsored by Rebel Athletics, which is great. And then Thursday, I will do evening gown, which is what you see, in any pageant. And then Friday, we have this new thing called Miss Tennessee's Got Talent, like America's Got Talent. And we have some very, very talented girls. I'm going to be dancing this year. And then Saturday, they will announce a top 12.
Okay. And by getting in the top 12, do you just, how's the process go? Because I see pageants, but I don't know the process. I mean, at the end of the day, you get real nervous, right? Like you want to win.
Yeah.
You want to get that scholarship money. But if you make top 12, what's after that?
After that, you basically redo the whole competition. So you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off for sure.
Okay.
But you go back through, you do another question, and it's about the 5 pillars. And that is, if you look at the Miss Tennessee crown, there's 4 points. So there's style, service, scholarship, and and what's the last one? Style, service, scholarship.
I don't know.
What am I missing?
Spiritual, maybe? It's another S.
Let's think. Style, service,
sisterhood. So this is her prep for it.
This is me, this is the blonde moment.
It's okay.
Anyways, you have the 4 points of the crown, and then after that you have the base. So we'll be asked about one of the 5.
Yeah.
We'll be asked a question.
Sisterhood, maybe?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of an S in my head.
I don't know.
It's okay.
But anyways.
But you go through those.
And then they'll ask you one question, and then they will, you do a fitness walk again, you do your talent again, and you do, your evening gown. They'll go down from a top 5, and you'll have your top 5.
Oh, wow. And winning
success. That's
okay. I was like thinking of an S. But with that said too, like, winning this scholarship, you did talk about how it can give you 2 years of paid college. Why is that so important to you?
Well, first, because debt is a very big, problem. And I feel like a lot of people don't go to college just because of the financial.
They don't want,
Also, I'm raised by a single mom. She's a school teacher. School teachers need that pay raise. But anyways.
Yeah. They don't get paid enough no matter what it looks at.
But, I'm raised by a single mom. Anything can help. And I'm somebody who is motivated by school. So that helps a lot.
Oh, look at you. Shout out to Candy.
Shout out to Mom. She's the best.
She is. And, one thing, your moms, not just yours, but all moms, they are always so supportive to their daughters. And your mom is just your biggest fan for sure. And, but with that said, I just think it's so great. And one thing I do want to ask you, because I know like when you had your, most people when they have their injury or they go through some trauma, how did you pull out of the darkness and back into the light, I guess is what I'm thinking. Because when you have that injury and you see it on a daily basis, and the stigma is pageants are about beauty.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the beauty on the outside. The big thing I think is on the beauty on the inside, because you can cover up all the scars with makeup and stuff. But on the inside, when you talk and how you act, that's going to show out.
Oh, yeah.
So how did you, when you got through the wreck and stuff and then the surgeries, think like, am I going to do did you, at one point, did you think you weren't going to do pageants anymore?
Well, actually, I had won Teen Fest the Fair here, and I was like, I really don't have a love for pageants anymore. I think this is where I'm going to stop. I crowned that next year, and the night after was my accident. And, there definitely is hard days where, you're mad at God. Why did he do this to me?
That's realistic.
Yeah, and it's a part of the grieving process. But you just kind of have to look at the positive side of things, and it's much easier said than done.
Yeah.
But, I just think about all the things that I would have done without the accident and think, why can't I do them now?
Right.
A big inspiration of mine is Sydney Mesher. She's a rockette and she only has one arm. So that's really inspirational. And also like Bethany Hamilton, Soul Surfer. She's amazing and she's raised kids and been a, surfer with one arm. And you just see people do all these amazing things, not to mention the support system that I've had. But, with the pageants, I choose to show my scars. That's kind of what I'm all about. I don't cover them up with makeup. I'm wearing a strapless dress right now. I'm letting them show. I don't hide it. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
No. It's a part of you.
It's a part of me, and it's not my whole story, but it's part of my story, and I should get to embrace that. And it's made me who I am. I stay to this day, like I feel more myself now with the accident happening than without the accident happening, because I've grown so much as a person that I feel stronger and, better than ever.
I love it. I love it. Well, with that said, we are thinking about you, praying for you. And again, that's this Saturday, right?
So I leave this Saturday and it will be live streamed on misstennessee.org. And I'll post it on my social media, which is Miss Central Tennessee Teen on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll share it. And yes, you can watch it.
Yeah, make sure your mom texts me so I can share it. But if you want to sit over there and I'll finish up and we'll do our second part. Okay. Thanks, Leila. All right. So again, let's all say a good prayer for her, and hopefully we got a winner for McMinnville. Yeah. But so inspirational. If you do not know her, look her up, follow her on Facebook, anything to help out. And one thing that I thought was really neat that we're going to tap on the local roots segment, which you'll see that later on in the couple of the weeks. But raising money for these pageants can be kind of hard to figure out what to do, but it was really neat. Her and her mom and a couple of pageant people came up with this little Easter thing where they came and they set up Easter eggs for the Easter bunny. And the kids, woke up the next morning with like a note, and it was just really cute. And my son and my daughter just loved it. Loved it. So again, always be looking out for helping out local support for our young kids, because these people are the ones that's going to continue on these family traditions here in our community at the end of the day. So if we can support them, I know that they'll support us and support the next generation. With that said, as I'm trying to breathe actually today. That's my goal, is to breathe. Let's see here right quick. Kate. As I wanted to do the weather for you guys real quick. Because we are finally figuring out how to do the videos here on our new local streaming service that we have, which I am so thankful for, and more. Let's see. Okay. Download. But Missy Telefaro, she has been patiently waiting for her return to come back on our stream. And I told her, you're coming back. I promise. And just let me know if you hear it or not. That's the big thing, because I can't hear it on my streaming end. So I'm assuming that you guys can hear it on that end. All right, let's see here. I'm going to add. They go to downloads. Yep, open. So with that said, the forecast is going to be amazing all week long, including on Friday. It's going to be 90 degrees. Who's excited? I hope it's not too bad. Let's be honest. But with that said, here is our forecast. And of course, our weather is being brought to you by Reddick Brown.
Hey everybody, it's time for your Warren First 931 community weather. For Monday, June 10th, today's skies will be mostly sunny with a high around 80. And this evening will be mainly clear with a low of 52. I'm Missy Talaferro with Warren First 931 community weather, hoping you have an amazing day.
There you go. And again, thanks, Missy, for doing what you do and everything and more. But again, weather has been brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford. All right, all right, all right. Now, one more thing. Let's go to our community calendar. And again, I will tell you guys, our community calendar is ever so growing. If you are not a part of our community calendar and want to be, where you can add and edit events of your own, you can do that by texting the keyword community calendar to 931-304-0869. And then make sure you send your email to me so I can add you to the ever so growing list of people. If you're like the El Capitan or the person in control of marketing on your end, that's just one way of doing it. And once you put it on there, or if you send us an event and let us know that it's what's going on, we are not only going to add it on our community calendar, we also will add it onto our sponsored community calendar through the Chamber of Commerce. Because when everybody comes here to McMinnville, what calendar should they be looking at? The Chamber of Commerce's calendar, of course. So with that said, we have partnered with the Chamber of Commerce and we are sponsors of the community calendar through the Chamber of Commerce website. And it is ever so growing and we just want to keep it thriving, keep it moving, and so much more. But with that said, going on today, on Monday, June the 10th, it's the Tourism Development Board meeting, which of course also our community calendar here is also being brought to you by Reddick Brown Ford. Tomorrow is the Industrial Development Board meeting. Wednesday and Thursday, of course, is the fun night starting at 7 o'clock at Smooth Rapids with the Survey Time Showdown, as well as Thursday night's Trivia Night. On the 14th, if you did not know, it is a national holiday. It's Flag Day. It's a observance for Flag Day. And I think that's also the day I need to call the guys. But with that said, I think that's where they do their flag ceremonies at Rock Island State Park. Not positive, though. On Friday, we, of course, got Taylor's Thread. It's their concert series. Don't forget, vendors open up at 6. Bands play at 7. It is an alcohol, smoke, and vape-free venue. So be aware of that. All you got to really do is to bring your lawn chair. Saturday, the 15th, is the Warren County Genealogical Historical Association. They meet once a month in the early voting room. Of course, this is Father's Day weekend, ladies and gentlemen. So if you got your Father's Day gifts, good for you. If not, several downtown businesses have some Father's Day gifts that they have that you can choose from. You don't have to shop out of town. Of course, it's Sunday Fun Day at Sammy Farm and Cow Rescue. Also, I'm not going to forget this because I did put it in our newsletter. We have 2 weeks worth of upcoming events going on. And with that said, where did it go? Where did it go? Let's see. Right here it is. Going on tomorrow, we got, tomorrow we have a ribbon cutting. Yep. because today is the 10th. Tomorrow's first ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce is going to be at the Sammy Farm Cow Rescue, followed by a Wednesday ribbon cutting on the 12th at the Caliber Collision. And then on the 14th, another red ribbon cutting with Coffee, Bank, and Trust. So chasing them, finally, that building looks amazing. I love it. It looks great. From what used to be there and what now is there, it's just phenomenal. Don't also forget that Rock Painting Day is going to be on June 15th, which is really cool. If you want to get Rocky even bigger, it's a free event. You come out, you paint a rock, and then you can go put it out and bring it back downtown. Me and my son are going to try to be going to that as well. On June the 17th is the Republican meeting at 6:00 that night. Guest speaker, I believe, is Scott Kelly for that one. And then, of course, next week, as of right now, we got Main Street Live 4 on the floor. And then Paddle Fest for Kids of the Community is next Saturday as well. And next Saturday, it's the 10th anniversary for Cowboy Up Bar and Grill for being in service. So a great good times all around. But with that said, that is your community calendar for today. I was going to check see if I forgot anything else. Let's see. Nope, not that I'm seeing. But with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Enjoy this beautiful weather. And again, if you want me to get Missy back on here one more time, I will, so you guys can see it, listen to it, because I am figuring stuff out. And then you also need to let me know if you can see it and hear it just as better, because I think I'm starting to work out the kinks where I can bring all my videos and pictures back in. So I'm really excited about it. But with that said, one more time, here is your weather forecast for today and
Hey everybody, it's time for your Warren First 931 community weather. For Monday, June 10th, today skies will be mostly sunny with a high around 80. And this evening will be mainly clear with a low of 52. I'm Missy Talaferro with Warren First 931 Community Weather, hoping you have an amazing day.
All right, guys, with that, don't forget Warren County. In order for us to thrive, we got to build each other up. And that's why I say Warren County should always be first in your heart. And that's why my slogan is, remember, Warren County, keep it first. Bye.